usually don't film things, but this is going to be how to set up the PS2 Lightgun games, and also how to get past the calibration screen. So you just want to check, make sure that that you have the right emulator selected. So you're going to go into game settings, and then per advanced configuration, go to emulator and make sure it's set to PCSX2. A couple other things, make sure this is set to on for light guns, and this is very important, this fog hack for Time Crisis. If this isn't on, then Crisis Zone has this weird background fog. Then you get out of this, you're going to go to the file system. In order to access that, you press F1. And what I like about this is also where you go to transfer files. So you'll see here, you've got this file here, or this folder, it's Windows. And this is actually where you access all your Windows files. You can drag and drop them onto the main system. So we're going to go to Applications. We're going to go to the PS2 emulator. Now this is the screen that you get. Okay, so here you can access all kinds of different things. So settings, tools, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to BIOS first, I guess. And you're going to make sure that wherever you have the BIOS for the PS2 set, this is the folder. And then you're going to make sure that it's the right country for whatever ROM it is that you're playing. So for example, if you have it set up for Europe and you're playing a US ROM, the gun might not calibrate or work. Next, you want to go to settings. You want to go to controllers, and you want to go down here and you want to set this up. So the way I do it is I have this set up as the trigger. I have this set up as the A button, okay? And then this is what's the calibration shot. So this is when you want to set up or accept your settings. So you would push this button. So and kind of strange, but I do have it left and right for A and B so that you have access to that. And then obviously the start button. So let's launch a game here, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about with the calibration screen. So you'll notice, see the calibration screen, right? And no crosshair. So since you assigned that button for the calibration shot, you're going to push that, but you're going to alternate between shoot and calibrate. And what will happen is eventually, usually it happens on either the first try or it'll happen after a few, but you just basically push these two buttons back and forth, shoot and the calibration shot button, until eventually the emulator will recognize that you shot the screen, and then you will be able to continue by just pushing whatever you assign to A or B. And that's pretty much it. And after that, you'll be able to play the game. Time Crisis is a little bit strange. You want to make sure you go into the settings and assign the reload to push instead of release, because what will happen is you have to hold down the reload button the entire time if you don't do that, and the Wiimote doesn't recognize that if you're pushing reload and shoot at the same time. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, that's what you've got to do. Just keep pressing shoot and the calibrate button until it eventually shows the crosshair on the screen, and then you'll be able to continue.